Hey guys, so today's workout is going to be a rep challenge. I'm going to give you 5 different exercises and you're going to do 20 reps of each exercise and go through the whole thing 3 times. All right? So, first exercise is going to be an elevated one-legged lunge. For this one, I'm actually going to have you do 10 reps on one side and then you're going to switch and do 10 reps on the other side for a total of 20. So for those of you just starting out, we're just going to do a regular lunge. So what I want you to do is step forward. Now, you're going to come down into the lunge, making sure that your front knee doesn't go past your toes and that you're doing it in a nice controlled movement so that you're not slamming your back knee into the ground. Okay? So you're going to come down and press up. That's 1, 2, 3, all the way up to 10. Then you're going to switch legs. Step forward. 1, 2, all the way up to 10. Okay? If you want to make that a little bit more difficult, you can add a little bit of weight while you're doing the lunges. To do the elevated one-legged lunge, you're going to place your back foot up on a stair or on a chair. Make sure that it's something stationary and it's not going to slide around on you. Okay? So we're going to put one leg up. And we're going to do the same thing. We're going to make sure that our front knee is not going past our toes. So if you need to walk it out a little bit, that's fine. Then you're going to come down and up. 1, 2, 3, all the way up to 10. Step forward and switch legs. Same thing, other side. Down. All the way up to 10. Okay? And again, to make that even a little bit more difficult, you can add weight, just like if you're doing the regular lunges. Second exercise is an elevated knee crossover or cross-under plank. So what you're going to do if you're just starting out, you're going to hold the plank position, and I want you to hold for 20 seconds. So just count it out, or if you want to use a timer, you can do that. Okay? Make sure when you're in the plank position that you have a nice straight body line. Okay? The hips aren't up too high or sagging down. You want to be nice and straight. Hands are right underneath your shoulders. And your core is nice and tight. Okay? So again, if you're just starting out, count it out to 20. All right? To make it a little bit more difficult, you're going to do an elevated plank. So you're going to use your step or stair or chair again. And you're just going to hold this position. Same idea. Butt's not up, butt's not sagging. Nice straight body line. Count it out to 20. Next level up is to add the knee cross under. So we're going to alternate on this one. So I'm going to take my right knee and bring it up towards my left elbow. Then bring it back. And then I'm going to take my left knee and bring it up towards my right elbow. So that's 2. I'm just going to alternate. 3, 4, all the way up to 20. If you want to make it really difficult, what you can do is add a couple extra moves. So you take your right knee, bring it up on the right. Then you cross it under. Then you bring it up on the left. Same side, opposite side. So that's 2, 3, 4, all the way up to 20. Okay? Making sure your core is nice and tight throughout the whole exercise. Next exercise is low jacks. So for those of you who are just starting out, we're just going to take the impact out of the movement. You're going to start with your feet about hip width apart. Knees are slightly bent. You're you're going to step out to the left and then bring it back. Then step out to the right and bring it back. Left, right. Alternate until you get to 20. So when you count it out, it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and all the way up to 20. For the actual low jacks, what I'm going to have you do is you're going to squat down into a low, almost squatted position, full squatted position. And you're just going to try and hold this position while you jump your feet in and out. Okay? So it's going to kind of look like a half of a jumping jack. So you're going to jump out and then in, out and in. You're going to do 20 of those. So that was 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way up to 20. Okay? The whole idea for that is the higher up you're standing, the easier it is. So if you need to start in just a regular standing position, that's fine. You're just going to count it out to 20. But eventually you want to work your way so that you're sitting or that you're standing in a slightly squatted position while you're doing your low jacks. Okay? Fourth exercise is a walkover push-up. So for those of you guys starting out, we are going to do our regular modification for push-ups, but I am going to have you do the walkover portion, okay? So normally, for regular push-ups, I have you on your knees, nice straight body line, and you just come down, okay? So today, what I'm going to have you do is you're going to start with kind of shifted off to the side, and you're going to do your push-up. Then you're going to bring your left hand in the middle, right hand steps out, push up. Then right hand steps in, left hand steps out, push up, okay? You're going to alternate until you get to 20. And then obviously, a little bit more difficult is you're just going to do your regular push-ups. So, what I'm going to have you do, though, is because you're on your feet, you're going to start with your hands pretty close together and your feet close together, and you're going to walk your left hand out and your left foot out, and then you're going to do your push-up. Okay? Then you're going to bring your left hand and left foot back in and walk the right foot and the right hand out, and then push up. So that's 2. Right hand, right foot back in, left hand, left foot back out. 3, 4. Okay? And just keep alternating until you get to 20. Then if you want to make it even more difficult, you can use a ball to do the walkover portion. So your starting position is on top of the ball. You're going to walk your left hand, left foot out, just like before. Do your push-up, back to the middle, and then switch. Woo. And then back to the middle, okay? All the way up to 20. Finally, last exercise is going to be crab kicks. So, for those of you guys starting out, we're just going to hold the crab position, and you're going to march. So when you're in the crab position, feet are about hip width apart, hands are underneath our shoulders, and we keep our butt up, okay? So if you can't continuously do the marching, just try and keep your butt up off the floor and count to 20. So just hold this for 20 seconds like we do for our planks. If you want to try and do the march, what you're going to do is you're going to just alternate your feet. So you're going to pick up the right, bring it down. Pick up the left, bring it down. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way up to 20. Okay, and then finally, to do the actual crab kick, you're going to kick your leg up into the air, and then before your leg comes back down, you're going to kick the other leg up. Okay? So again, it's going to look like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way up to 20. Try and keep your hips as still as possible. As you get tired, your butt will sag. So try and keep them up, but I know it's difficult. Requires quite a bit of core strength. So, like I said, if you want to start with the march, that's fine. Also, you can, once you get good at the march, with the legs bent, then try doing it with the legs straight and just alternating before you get up to the kicks. Okay? So again, those are your 5 exercises. You're going to go through 20 reps of each for 3 rounds. So good luck.